Hello aspirants, welcome back to another video. So today's video is another mock interview and today we are going to interview Dhruv Chhajjar, who is an IP-MAT IIM Rohtak topper. So it will be quite interesting to see what kind of questions you can expect from IIM Rohtak's IPM interviews. And Rohtak doesn't declare any rank, but this guy was a very promising guy and his knowledge was also good. So enjoy the video.
Okay. So we'll give you a topic and you should speak for like a minute and you can take some time to think about the
Yes.
topic. So the topic is Modi's 6 years of governance.
Yeah. So, our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi came into power in 2014. After that, he has done a lot of work and implemented many policies. And the favorite one of mine is Swachh Bharat. As we all know, it's a very good policy, and I think India should be clean and neat. Also, other things which he has implemented, like the GST and taxation, it has majorly impacted our economy. And after the implementation of such policies, the COVID has also impacted our economy with great unemployment rates right now. I think that GST was a nice step taken by our Prime Minister, but the implementation was weak, like many sectors which these percentages of tax rate slabs are not included in it. I think the petroleum ministry should be included in the GST tax rates because it's charging us over 100% of tax on the base price of the petrol. Also, the new IT regulations have also been a major issue for the government. There are many lawsuits against big firms like the Twitter and all, and they are complaining about it. Also, I think that the agricultural farm laws are also a bit of disappointment as they are not giving the MSP in it. And many, from like 8 months, there is a strike by the farmers near the Delhi NCR. So,
Okay, I
steps
think
are-
that's it.
yeah, okay,
So at last you mentioned that they are not providing the MSP guidelines,
yeah,
right? So uh, like half of the politicians are like backing this point up and they're like defending themselves that they have not mentioned MSP, but it is very obvious that MSP will continue to
yeah.
be there.
They have promised that they will continue the MSP, but in the bill, it's not mentioned right now. So it's a point that the
Yeah.
opposition is taking. I think
Uh,
it's better as the commercial markets will open, the prices of the grains would rise. So I don't think MSP would be a problem.
okay, so
So
you also talked about some IT regulations.
Yeah,
Who is the current IT minister?
R- West Ashnavi Vaishnav.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
And who was the previous IT minister?
I guess it's Piyush Goyal.
Okay, it's not. It was Ravi Shankar Prasad.
Okay.
Okay. You talked about tax slabs, right? So can you tell me the current prevailing tax slab?
Actually, there is a misconception in the tax slabs also. Like currently, which all of us know is 0, 5%, 12%, 18%, and 28%. But it's not
Hmm.
like that. Like my father is in a jewelry occupation, so it's only 0.5, 25% there.
Hmm.
So there are many tax slabs which we are not currently aware of, which are charged in different industries.
Hmm. Okay.
So, what does your father exactly do in the
Yeah,
jewelry
actually,
industry?
yeah, he buys and sells diamonds
Okay,
based
so
on
tell me about the qualities of diamonds available in the market
like
and
color,
what is
clarity.
the carat system?
caret system is like carets, and then after points we have cents. So increasing amount of carets, then the wrap price increases. Wrap price is issued by the Rapnet Institute, and sell diamonds on that. So like the highest color is D color, which is not so prevalent in India because it costs very much.
Yeah. Which is
Like
the prevalent color in India in
like
case of
we deal
diamonds?
in I and J color.
Okay.
I and J color mainly, and clarity would be like VVS1 VV2 clarity.
Okay. So, do you know about some prevalent diamond mines in India?
No, I don't know about that. Actually, it's not really for the production. We only say like it's a
Yeah, okay.
corporate thing.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
So, should we begin with the academics?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you like maths?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Can you tell me what can be a possible asymptote to the rectangular hyperbola xy equal to 1?
What is an asymptote?
Okay. Okay, fine.
Yeah, actually, in our class 12, actually, we have done only the formulas of rectangular hyperbola and then normal hyperbola,
Okay.
parabola.
Okay, let me define an asymptote for you.
Yeah.
So basically, an asymptote is a line which meets the curve at its end point. So basically, there are curves like which extend up till infinity. So those lines may touch them at infinity. I mean, it's kind of hypothetical, but that's what an asymptote is. So can you tell me what can be a possible asymptote to xy equal to 1? Just draw the graph and
Yeah.
right.
No, I won't.
Okay, can you
Okay.
show me the graph which you drew?
1 minute, I will just fare it out. It was a hyperbola, right?
Yeah. Xy equal to 1. Can you draw the graph?
Yeah. Like this. Can you see it?
Actually, your camera is quite blurred. Wait a second. Is it just me or?
Can you describe what you have drawn?
Yeah, it's a hyperbola normal. The
So
standard.
Dhruv,
Yeah.
can you draw the graph of some regular normal hyperbola?
Yeah, I think it's the regular hyperbola only.
And what did I ask you to draw?
Xy equals to.
So do you think the graph which you drew is the xy equal to 1 equation?
I don't think so, but I think the standard form is this, so it might have.
Okay, never mind. So let's get out of conic. Can you tell me what's a 1 and onto function?
Yeah. So 1 function is when we have when we join a value in the domain to a range, and every value in a domain has a specific only one value in the range. And
What do you mean by specific value?
like if we are finding f of 1, so it would be have a specific value like 1 or 2 or 3, any integer which is possible, but it won't have multiple values in the range like 1 comma 3 and both.
Okay, and what about onto?
That every value in a range every domain would have a range or a specific value which would be in the range.
I'm sorry. you were not audible. I guess your internet is a
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
Your
Can
bandwidth
I
is not that good.
please turn off my video so that
Yeah, okay. Yeah, explain.
yeah.
On to.
So the onto function is that if we are having the values in a domain, so each and every value in a domain would have a specific value in the range. No
Uh,
value.
no, I'm asking about onto functions. What are onto functions? What should be the condition for a function to be onto?
If we are taking like fx and a f of y, then fx equals the value of x would be equal to y.
No. Sorry, Dhruv, but your concepts are not very clear. Okay, can you tell me why is 0 factorial 1? A very basic question.
Yeah, because factorials are taken of real the whole numbers, so it's an assumption that 0 factorial would be
No,
taken
no,
as
no. It's not an assumption. There's some logic. Can you tell me that logic?
no.
Okay. Uh, I think I should not drill you more in maths now.
So, okay,
Okay.
Dhruv,
Wait,
Yeah.
Mangesh. Let me ask him some definitions. The very simple definition, what's a set?
A set is a number of elements which are
It's not a number. Come on. You should use proper words.
It's a
set is
definition.
okay. A set is a combination of elements which are
You can take some seconds to
Yeah,
think
yeah.
about your answer. It's not even a combination. So
Yeah, we are not rushing you. You take your time and
Yeah, yeah, there's a lot of time, Dhruv, don't worry.
yeah.
a set are a group of numbers which are satisfying a particular condition.
Can you give me, can you tell me the different types of relations?
Okay. So relations are like
I asked you the different types of relations. I didn't ask you what a relation is.
yeah. I think
It's okay, Dhruv. I think we should ask him some
Yeah.
current
So,
affairs.
Dhruv, can you switch on your webcam again if your internet connection is
Yeah.
fine? There you are. Okay. So, you are from Jaipur, right? So,
Right.
can you tell me who is the Chief Minister of Rajasthan?
Ashok Gehlot.
And
Mr.
who is the
Ashok.
deputy? Okay. Who's the
It's currently
deputy?
vacant.
Okay. And who was it previously?
Sachin Pilot.
Okay. Any facts about Sachin Pilot?
Like recently he's been into a controversy that he would be joining BJP. So he was removed from all the positions in the Congress, and currently he's just an MLA.
Okay, Dhruv. Can you tell me who his father was? Sachin Pilot's father, and why is his surname Pilot?
No, I don't know that.
Okay.
He is one of the most famous politicians of your region. You should know about it.
Okay.
Okay, can you tell me about some historic monuments in your city?
We have the Nahargarh Fort, Jaigarh Fort, Amer Fort, Jantar Mantar, Hawa Mahal, Jal Palace, Jal Mahal, and yeah, that's it.
Okay, who did build? I think my voice is echoing. Okay,
Yeah.
who built the Amer Fort?
Actually, its construction started in the 11th century by the Kuchawas, but it was completed by Jai Singh II in like 70th century.
Okay.
Okay, so my connection just went off. So, so you live in Jaipur, right? Like, do you live in
Yeah.
the city or in the district? Where do you live exactly?
like in the city, but not in the greater part.
Okay, so by the greater part you mean which one?
The walled city, like
The
the
pink
Chori
city.
Bazaar and all.
Yeah, okay. So can you tell me the neighboring districts of Jaipur?
We have like
To the north, to the east, to the south, to the west.
one district is
Just tell us the adjacent
Yeah.
districts.
Ajmer, and we have Pali, I guess. No,
Okay.
no, no. Ajmer would be on the one side. Then I'm not sure about the other adjacent ones.
Okay.
Okay.
And you told that you play an instrument named sitar, right?
Yeah,
So can you tell me a very famous Indian musician who plays sitar?
yeah. Ravi Shankar.
Okay. Do you have a sitar with you right now?
Mm, actually, it's above. I would have to take it out. It's not currently here.
Okay, okay, okay. If you could just, if it is possible, could you just play sitar for like a minute or so?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, you can switch
One
on
of my,
switch off
yeah.
your website. Yeah.
Yeah, Mangesh, yeah, actually it's untuned, so it would take a lot of time
Okay,
to
okay,
tune
okay.
it.
Okay. Can you just show us that you have a sitar in
Yeah,
front of
yeah,
you?
sure, sure. Done.
Great, great, great. Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
So I have another question. So you like auditing, right? So you're in an auditing internship. So why not CA? Why IPM?
Yeah, actually, it's not like I like auditing. When I was applying to the firm, so they had a new department, internal auditing.
Okay.
So the rest department, which I have to go in, like the sales and operating, they required a minimum degree of a bachelor's. But in internal auditing, they did not require such thing. So they put me in this department first, and then I would be gradually going to the other departments.
Hmm. So do you have any plans of pursuing CA?
Not right now. I don't
Okay.
think so. I would be pursuing
Okay.
it.
And again, why IPM? Why not something else?
Actually, the course structure for the first 3 years is very holistic. Like I searched the BBA programs of Delhi University and Mumbai University. It was more oriented to the business studies part. But
Hmm.
here we are learning computers and humanities and then economics and all. So I preferred that most of the subjects which I like are here. So that's why I picked.
So, will you leave IPM after 3 years? Because
I
you mentioned 3 years curriculum, right?
No. I would be pursuing MBA, but actually I was pursuing MBA. But for the foundation base for the 3 years, I think it would be a greater success if I started with the IPM program right now.
Yeah, you can
Okay.
pursue MBA after IPM in any other IIM too. So, will you leave IIM Rohtak
No, I
or
don't think
IIM
so.
Doha?
Like right now, I have no plans of leaving IPM now that. But
Any one
like I
reason?
contacted many seniors there, and most of them are like they would be giving cat and leaving IPM after 3 years. So maybe if everybody is leaving, then I should leave too.
No, but then the
You follow
question
the
is,
herd.
yeah, why are you following the herd?
No,
Isn't your
like
career what
it's
matters?
not. If we are having a chance, then why can't we just take the opportunity?
You think IIM Rohtak is not good enough?
No, I think it's a one of the major growing IIMs right now in India. I think it's on the third position.
Oh, tell me what is IIM Rohtak's NRIF ranking?
It's 21
Okay, great.
according to the 2020 NIRF.
Okay. Who's the HRD minister?
Minister, I don't remember.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Uh, why should we not choose you? What are your weaknesses?
Like When I start working for an assignment, I generally tend to finish it on time, and due to this, I don't see my personal affairs which are going on. So I think they are a bit disconnected with my life. But it's like after achieving my goal, I completely see the other things also which are going on.
No, isn't that your strong points and not your weakness? Because you're doing your assigned work properly.
No, it's comparatively a weakness because my social life goes on a toss.
Yeah. So, what are your plans on balancing your social life with your
Yeah, I
work
have
and
tried
all?
to do it like right now I have fixed some time like 2 hours in the evening giving to my social life, and it's come up a bit well after the COVID situation as most of the things go online, so we
Okay,
don't have.
Dhruv, I'll give you a situation.
Yeah,
You're going to get into a job.
yeah,
It's take a job, like one of your favorite jobs, and you're finally going to get it. But it's a 12-hour job. You like finance, right? Finance
yeah,
people work like tons. Their social life is
yeah,
minimal.
I know.
You don't have a social life. But it's your favorite job. Will you take the job or will you take your social life?
Right now I have heard from many finance firms the employees which are working, like currently I heard from an IIM Indore pass out, so he said that uh, in the beginning it's like that the social and work life gets imbalanced, but after a year or two you are able to manage both of them as you are getting experience and all of the work
No,
gets
I'm not.
quickly
I'm
done.
not asking what happens. I'm not asking a
No,
situation
so
what
I
happens.
think
I'm
I
asking
would
what will
appear
you
for.
choose?
I'm telling that I would appear for the job and I will take a chance.
Yeah,
And
it's a
after
yes or no question.
I
Yes,
would
I'll choose my work life. No, I'll not choose my work life. It's a yes or no question.
I will choose my work life.
Yeah, that's it. That's the
Okay,
answer.
Dhruv. So I asked you about your weaknesses.
Yeah,
You were not able to answer some basic mathematics questions. Isn't that your weakness?
actually, for maths, I have always been like it's a practical subject. So I think I would need to brush up on the definitions once, like definition
No,
of the.
I think your concepts are not clear. It's not about definitions. It's about your concepts being not clear.
Yeah, then I would have to practice more and improve my concepts, I think.
But in the field of management, mathematics is very important, very crucial. So why should I choose you and not others who are like extremely good at maths?
They are good at maths and I would try to improve in maths. The basic thing is that the motivation, if you are failing in something, you should uh, try to accomplish it by measures taken. Nobody is a
Okay.
perfect man, everybody has his weaknesses.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, let's get back to some current affairs. Can you tell me about the Pegasus scam? Because many people
Yeah.
are regarding it as a scam.
Yeah, I think that currently it's not proven yet, so we can't say much. But it's like a year or ago that the opposition started to
No, no.
say
Tell
that
me about it. What's the
it's a
Pegasus scam?
software. It's a software designed so that we can tap the phones and the chats of other prominent
Designed by
leaders.
whom? Designed by whom? And
Yeah,
what's the name of the
I'm
company?
not remembering the name of the company right now, but
And the country of origin?
no, I'm not remembering the origin too.
Okay.
Okay. So, recently, two very famous businessmen went to space. So, can you name them?
One is Jeff Bezos,
Okay.
and the other one I'm forgetting the name, but uh, he went
Can
in
you?
Virgin Galactic. Yeah, so
Yeah,
I'm.
correct.
Okay. There
But
was one
actually, there's
Indian
a
with them.
controversy in that too.
So, go
There
ahead.
was one Indian with them. Can you name that
No, I
person?
don't remember the name of the.
Okay. And can you name Jeff Bezos' company, the one through which he
Amazon.
went to space?
Uh, no, I don't remember that.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you tell? Do you know that we have Olympics going on right now?
Yeah,
So what is it called? It's Olympic 20 dash.
2020. 2020.
Okay, but isn't it 2021?
Yeah, it's 2021, but it was meant to happen in 2020, and they are trying to keep it the same. Like,
Okay.
matlab, for the name.
Okay. Did India win any medal
Yeah, a silver medal in wrestling, women 49
in
kg.
wrestling? Are you sure
Women
it's
49
wrestling?
kg category. No, sorry, weightlifting, 49 kg women.
Okay, and can you name her?
Mirabai Chanu.
Okay, and can you tell me where is the next Olympics going to be held?
No, I don't remember. I don't
Okay,
know.
Okay,
and
okay, Dhruv.
okay,
Uh, let's get back to some finance.
Okay.
Can you tell me the current GDP of India?
Uh, no, I don't remember the kind.
Give me an
okay.
estimate.
No, I don't think I would be able to be close as to the figure.
Okay, can you tell me what's repo rate?
Yeah, the rate, it's a repurchase agreement at which the RBI gives funds to the banks on behalf of the securities such as the NSCs, and it's
What are
currently
NSCs?
national saving certificates. It's an encumbered share bonds which the RBI takes.
Okay, can you tell me the bond rate? What's the prevailing bond interest rate?
I think it's currently around 4%, 4.1%.
Okay, okay. And can you tell me what's bank rate?
Yeah, it's also the rate at which RBI gives, loans to the banks, but it's required for more immediate loans or short-term loans. If a bank applies, then it's
Okay,
applicable.
and can you tell me what's reverse repo rate then?
It's a reverse repurchase agreement in which the bank provides the funds to the RBIs on behalf of the NSCs.
Okay, do you know about SLR?
Yeah, statutory liquidity ratio.
Okay, so what is it about?
Percentage. It's a percentage in of the banks which they have to keep the fixed assets, the percentage of fixed assets which they have to keep in liquid form like gold, cash, and other things.
So what is the current percentage of SLR ratio?
I don't remember the current percentage.
Okay, okay.
Okay, your knowledge in finance is okay. Can you tell me the current amount of cases that are coming daily in Jaipur? I mean the COVID cases.
Like it's old, it's around 150, 200, but I think it's more. Like the legal, the articles published by the government, it's still about 150 to 200 cases on a daily basis.
Okay, what's
Okay.
the vaccination rate?
I don't know about the vaccination rate.
Are you vaccinated?
No, actually, I had COVID, so I can't
Okay,
be vaccinated for next 10, 15 days. Then I would get vaccinated.
okay, okay. So were you hospitalized during
No,
your...
I was not hospitalized.
Okay, okay. And can you tell me the different types of vaccines available?
Right now in India, there are two vaccines available.
Are you sure
Covishield and
too?
Sputnik 5, they say it's available, but it's not yet. Actually, I checked for the slots, but nowhere in Jaipur it's
No,
available.
but it is available
Yeah.
somewhere, right? So it counts.
No, actually, it's not available. The production is not started yet. It would start in September and October for the market use.
So if I'm not wrong, it is available in not in. So I'm from Mumbai, but then it's not available here. But it's available in some cities like
No, actually,
Hyderabad
the
and.
production has not started yet in India for Sputnik 5.
But that does not matter,
Are
right?
you
It's
sure?
about.
Yeah, I'm sure I read the article today only.
Okay,
It's not
so
started in India.
which company is going to manufacture Sputnik 5 in India?
I'm not sure, but I think it's Dr. Reddy.
Okay.
And which company produces Covaxin?
Bharat Biotech.
Okay, and Covishield?
I don't remember for Covishield.
Okay. Do you remember who developed Covishield vaccine? Like one very world-known university was there
I
involved in
don't
it.
remember the name of the university, but it's situated in England. I know that.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay.
So, are you fine with accounting?
Yeah.
So, can you tell me the basic difference between bookkeeping and accountancy?
Accounting is much broader concept than bookkeeping. Like bookkeeping is still the uh, journal and ledger, but accounting we make the balance sheet and we analyze the balance sheet also.
So,
So
what
it's
do you
much
mean by analyzing the balance sheet? What do you
like
do in analyzing?
analyzing in the sense that we can take out ratios and the CFS and all things to compare the firm's past records of the financial statements.
So, what kind? So, can you tell me what's the debt to equity ratio?
It's that debt equity ratio is the ratio between the total debt by the company and the equity raised by the company.
What do you mean by debt and what do you mean by equity?
Debt comprises of the non-current liabilities taken by the firm, like loans and
Okay, okay, okay. Let's frame it in this way. So, my folks, Akansha and Arnav, had taken science in their plus two, and they don't know anything about commerce. So, you have to explain them debt and equity in simple words so that they understand.
okay. The fund taken by the owner in the firm, matlab invested by the owner in the firm is as known as the equity. And if the firm takes the funds from a third party on an interest rate or paying a certain amount, it's known as debt.
Okay, so what is loan then?
It's a part of, it's a kind of debt only. If
So, what are the different kinds of debt?
debentures, loan, then if we take vehicle, matlab different types of loan come under it then.
Okay.
Okay, Dhruv, do you know about employers' state insurance?
No, I don't.
Okay. Uh, do you know about employers' provident fund,
Yeah,
EPF?
yeah. Employees Provident Fund, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you explain?
It's a liability which is set off when the firm dissolves, and it's, for
No, I'm
contingent.
asking you about employers' provident fund, EPF.
I don't know about it.
Okay. Uh, so I think I'm done with my questions.
Okay.
Dhruv, are
Can
you
you tell?
interested in entrepreneurship?
No,
Startups?
not really. No, I'm not
Okay.
interested. Actually, I want to pursue in finance only, and I would like to work in a finance firm.
So,
What do
can
you
you tell
think
me
are the
the?
advantages? One minute. What do you
Yeah.
think are the advantages of working a job versus doing a startup?
I think as such there are no. We can't compare both of them as it's a very different perspective for everyone. It actually depends on your financial status currently, that what you want to pursue. Like currently, if I want to work in a business firm or I want to do a sole proprietorship, I have my family business, but the risk involved in diamonds is very much, so I don't think I want to go in a business right now.
Okay.
Like actually,
Okay,
And
so you want to get into finance firms? Can you name some?
currently I'm thinking like Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan for investment banking.
Okay,
I
so
pref-
Goldman Sachs recently started their operations in one of the big cities of India. Can you name them?
I think it's Mumbai or
No, no,
Bangalore.
no. Recently, they started a new office. They are going to hire about 1,000 employees. So,
I don't know.
okay, so the answer is Hyderabad.
Okay.
And can you tell me what are the different roles which are offered in finance?
Like first we start from an analyst, then
No. I mean, yeah, you can talk about that, but I want like there are investment banking and there are other stuff too. So can you
yeah.
tell me?
So in broad categories, it's like investment banking, then
Hmm.
NBFCs, then banking in which it's a corporate banking or we are dealing with customers.
Hmm.
So it's majorly these three heads.
What about private equity?
Yeah,
Isn't
debt
that?
and equity. Sorry, yeah, I forgot debt and equity
And
also.
what about VC, venture capital, private equity and venture capital? Have you heard about these terms?
No, I have not heard.
Okay.
These terms.
And one last question: who's the finance minister?
Nirmala Sitharaman.
Okay, and you said Piyush Goyal is the H. You had mentioned Piyush Goyal somewhere, right?
Yeah.
For I'm not sure which ministry.
He
HRDI.
mentioned no. He
Yeah.
mentioned that he was the ex-IT minister.
Okay. So which is Piyush Goyal's current portfolio?
Actually, he has three ministries. I remember commerce and industry, and one is textiles, and I don't remember the third one.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's it from my side, Akansha.
Okay, so the final question is, what after IPM? I mean, after your MBA at IPM.
Right now, I think after the 5 years, I would first get a job in a investment banking firm. Then afterwards, I have a plan of teaching because I'm inspired by my coaching sir. Actually, he's an pass out from IIM Ahmedabad, so he also did job for first few years. Then he started a teaching career. So I think I would after my like 40s or 38s, I would open a teaching institute.
Do you have any idea where you want to do your PhD?
I don't think I would be pursuing a doctorate.
How will you become a
Why
professor?
not?
You,
No, actually,
you want to do a teaching, like a
no,
lecturer
not
teaching?
a professor. Actually, he's in coaching institute, like preparing students
Okay.
for
Like
an
a lecturer,
IPM
yeah.
entrance. So he
So, but
doesn't require.
yeah, we got that. But then why not PhD? I think PhD is very important. When in any teaching job, not a government job or a private job, but
Yeah.
PhD is very important. So why don't you want to do a PhD?
I think it would be enough for me for doing an MBA, and actually some finance problems also related.
Okay,
Family.
and do you have any thoughts about doing CFA or FRM later?
Yeah, I would. I think I would be pursuing CFA.
Okay, and it will be difficult to pursue CFA level 2 and 3 with MBA and with IPM. So how are you going to cope up with that, or what are your thoughts
Yeah,
about that?
I would have to give some extra time to that course also. But I think if
Okay.
it's not manageable, then I would leave it for some time and continue it after my MBA.
Okay. And one last question. So if you're so interested in finance and you have almost decided that you want to work in finance, then why not a course like BSc in finance or BBA, which is focused in finance? Why not
No,
that course?
actually, I wanted to pursue a course for the first 3 years, which give us a diverse interest, so that I can keep my options open if I change my mind after 1 and 2 years. Actually, I
You
joined.
you mentioned that you wanted to do SCFA after your MBA. I don't think there are any perks of doing CFA after MBA.
Yeah, there aren't no perks after doing it and after the MBA program.
So,
But I
so do
think
you mean to
like
say that
just like
you won't be having that amount of knowledge as a CFA after
no
your MBA?
no. I just want to do the CFA course as like a certified. Like first I was planning for a CA, but after like in my mid
Uh,
12th grade,
why will you need a certification?
no, it's
Because
just
you
for
will
my
be already
interest.
working with some
No,
top
it's actually
finance
just for
firms.
yeah.
You will be already working in some finance firms after your MBA. Why will you need more certifications?
No, actually, it's just for my interest that I want to pursue a certified course. It's
So
not nothing related with my.
why not pursue it with your bachelor's or right now?
I told that I would start with my bachelor's, but if it gets a bit unmanageable for me, then I would pursue it after the MBA.
Okay,
Okay.
fine.
And one last question: can you name a company which recruited finance graduates at IIM Rohtak?
No, I don't know.
Do you know about any of the firms that come to IIM Rohtak?
No, I don't know about the recruiting.
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't research much about the recruiters because the first batch of IPM has also not passed out right now. So how can we say
No,
that?
No,
the
we are
recruiters would
talking
be the
about
same.
NDA.
No, it can change after the 5 years. Like it's a growing IM, so who knows how many. Like currently, it doesn't give international placements also in
It does.
Rohtak.
It does give, but the number is less, but it does give about
No,
2 to 3 roles.
okay. Yeah, but I think when I started my research about the IPM, that time it didn't give international
When
placements.
did you start your research about IPM?
Like 10, 11 months before.
I don't think there's been much of a difference till then, but okay.
No, but I heard from my seniors also, they also said that there's not much of.
We are studying in IIM Rohtak.
Yeah, I know that you are studying, but I talked to Anisha Di and Ria Di. They also told that for international placements, there is not much scope. For,
So do you think that there's some shortcoming in the institute, or is it just that the students are not that good that the firms are not hiring them?
no, actually, everything improves with time. Everyone, like right now, the top IIMs are having very good placements in international. They had started a long time before IIM Rohtak.
So can you tell me the approximate percentage of international placements in the top 3 IIMs?
Can you repeat the question?
Can you tell me the percentage of students placed in international firms from the top 3 IIMs?
I'm not sure, but I think it would be around 30-40% placements.
It's hardly 2 or 3%.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, that's the reality.
Yeah.
So, okay, fine. Any other questions, panelists?
Okay, wait. Can you describe yourself in 5 words, and how does that set you apart from your competitors?
Can you repeat the question once?
Can you describe yourself in 5 words, and how do those skills or whatever you tell differentiate you from competitors?
Okay, like leadership skills, cooperative nature, persistent, disciplined, and communication skills.
And
But
how does that differentiate you from your competitors?
Yeah. That's um, I-
It's okay. It's okay, Dhruv.
it's okay, Dhruv.
I think that's it.
We'll start
Yeah,
with
yeah.
analysis. Or
Yeah. Let's start with the analysis.
sorry.
Okay, Dhruv, you can drink water if you want.
Yeah.
तो
yeah,
भैया
like now the
Dhruv,
review is done.
आपकी कॉन्फिडेंस तो काफी ठीक लगा
No,
मुझे.
wait, Arnav, let him come back.
Okay.
Arnav and Mangesh, finish your analysis. If you have
Yeah.
anything to say, then
Yeah, I know.
yeah.
You would have a lot to say.
So Dhruv, your confidence was good enough. मतलब उसमें कोई problem नहीं थी. And body language, personality, that's all okay. कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. But the biggest problem तुम्हें भी मालूम है. My knowledge is not up to the mark.
Okay.
And mathematics पे टेस्ट करेंगे वो जहाँ तक है. तो तुम्हारा सिर्फ इंदौर में वो रोहतक में हुआ है या इंदौर में भी हुआ है?
इंदौर में मतलब इंग्लिश कट ऑफ नहीं क्लियर हुई थी.
ओके, कोई नहीं. तो रोहतक में शायद बच जाओ, लेकिन एक दो डेफिनेशन तो वो मैथ से पूछेंगे। मतलब देखो डेफिनेशन में ये जरूरी नहीं है कि तुम्हें बुक से ही रटाओ, बट थोड़ा सा तुम अपने वर्ड्स में, तुमने कहा कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स तुम्हारे अच्छे हैं, तो भाई तुम्हें अगर कोई चीज समझ में आ रही है तो तुम उसे कम्युनिकेट कर पाओ ना, है ना। एंड अगर तुम्हें नहीं आ रहा है आंसर तो थोड़ा सोच लो, 5-6 सेकंड सोच लो, तब आंसर दो। ये थोड़ा सा ध्यान रखना। एंड तुमने इंटरव्यू में यही मेंशन कर दिया कि तुम लीव कर दोगे 3 साल बाद। ये ऐसे अब ठीक है, हम लोग बोलते हैं आपस में कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, लेकिन तुम प्रोफेसर्स को, तुम पैनलिस्ट को ये नहीं बोल सकते हो, ठीक है। ये बिल्कुल मत बोल देना कि मैं 3 साल बाद लीव कर दूंगा। अरे वो प्रोफेसर्स है उसी कॉलेज के और तुम उन्हें कह दो कि मैं लीव कर रहा हूँ तो दिक्कत हो जाएगी। एंड एक्सटेम्परी तुम्हारा अच्छा था, ठीक है, वो दोनों साइड तुमने कवर किया, ठीक है, इधर वाला थोड़ा कम किया बट चलता है इतना, फाइन, नो प्रॉब्लम। एंड तुमने ग्राफ गलत बनाया था, ठीक है, बिल्कुल गलत था। अगर नहीं बना पा रहे हो तो बोल दो कि आई थिंक सर आई एम नॉट श्योर अबाउट इट, या फिर आई एम नॉट अवेयर ऑफ इट। नहीं आ रहा है बोल दो साफ साफ, ठीक है। एंड गेस करना है, तुम्हें लग रहा है कि हाँ 50-50% है, 50-50% है, तो दिखा दो कि सर आई एम नॉट श्योर एट ऑल बट दिस कैन बी द ग्राफ। बाकी अचीवमेंट्स ठीक है ना। अब और ये सितार वितार थोड़ा रेडी रखना, हो सकता है बोल दे बजाने को। डांस भी करवा दिया था यार पिछली बार लोगों से, तो रेडी रहना चाहिए, है ना। और मतलब कभी कभी मुझे लगा कि थोड़ा सा तुम नॉलेज की वजह से पीछे हट रहे हो और मतलब डाउन होते जा रहे हो
Okay,
कॉन्फिडेंस।
so I'll focus on this point. So knowledge में basically see regarding your father's business, diamond stuff, all of that was on point. So उसका कोई tension नहीं है. Even economy में you know a lot of stuff. So like I asked about your internship and you answered most of them, which is completely fine. A little bit of geography about your state, I think that is where you couldn't answer. Rest history was fine, politics was also fine. Olympics, okay, just brush up once.
And
And
yes,
math, of course, math.
one second मंगेश,
Yeah.
one second. हम लोगों ने इतना ड्रिल किया है, इतना ड्रिल नहीं करने वाले, तो कोई चिंता नहीं है, बट तुम टिके रहे तो अच्छी बात है। बट हाँ, थोड़ा सा कॉन्सेप्ट्स पढ़ लेना, ये मैं कहूँगा मैथ्स में। बाकी मंगेश कंटिन्यू।
So Dhruv, so in the real interview, it will be for only 12 minutes, maximum 12 to 15 minutes. We drilled you for I think 48 minutes or something, or even more. I think 50 minutes. So we were just going with the flow. We were like, okay, ये आता है तो ये आंसर कर, ये आता है तो ये बता, ऐसा ऐसा. We are just testing you कि तुझे कितना आता है. So don't worry about कि हाँ interview अच्छा नहीं था. So we were just testing your knowledge. So don't worry about कि इतना बड़ा इंटरव्यू होगा क्या होगा. And as Arnav said, confidence was really nice, and you are smiling, you are being honest कि yeah, I don't know the answer to this question, which is fine, but you can't be like कि okay, I don't know the answer to all these questions. You should know some stuff. So math तो you need to like conics तो हमने conics पूछ लिया, but वो graph तो
सेट्स डिफाइन करना आना चाहिए भाई। सेट इज वेरी 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 बेसिक।
फिर प्रोबेबिलिटी भी पूछने ही वाले. एंड ये जो क्वेश्चन था इसका आंसर यही था कि 0 factorial is 1 because there are 0 ways of arranging. So if
one way of
arranging nothing.
मतलब कुछ भी अरेंज ना करो तो वो वन वे काउंट होता है,
वो वन वे होता है, इसलिए
कुछ नहीं है इसमें, रॉकेट साइंस इजी है।
तो that's it. Yeah, and your internet connection, I think, थोड़ा सा problem है.
Actually, the weather is not good today in Jaipur.
See, but the thing is, इंटरव्यू के दिन ऐसा नहीं हो सकता.
4G यूज कर रहे हो या वाईफाई?
4G वाईफाई. वाईफाई स्पीड 4G.
नहीं मतलब ब्रॉडबैंड या
ब्रॉडबैंड. ओके. But see, interview के time पे we don't know. Maybe if there is any problem from the candidate side, I am Rotak can be like कि okay you are disqualified or anything, they can do anything. So you have to be ready कि अच्छा हाँ अगर मेरा नेट खराब है तो मेरे पास फोन है, मैं वाईफाई हॉटस्पॉट यूज कर लूँ, या फिर if you are on a laptop make sure it's charged and stuff. अभी ये हम क्यों बता रहे हैं क्योंकि just in case you know टेक्निकल इशू की वजह से you shouldn't be you know be like I am Rotak shouldn't be like कि हाँ अभी हम तुम्हारा इंटरव्यू नहीं लेंगे, तुम क्वालिफाई हो गए, ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए.
And yes, true.
I personally feel कि you can definitely get in, but that's why we are like you know focusing on these small points जो हम बाकी लोगों को नहीं बताते, but then अभी तुम्हें बता रहे. So just make sure कि तुम्हारा इंटरनेट प्रॉपर है.
And yes, I'll add इसमें देखो टाइम पे रहना एकदम, क्योंकि अगर या तो इंटरनेट इशू हो गया तुम्हारा तो they'll be like हमें तो 1000 इंटरव्यू लेने, हम तो स्किप कर देंगे, मतलब 900 इंटरव्यू लेने हैं. क्योंकि मुझे याद है जब मैं इंटरव्यू दे रहा था तब तो यार 5000 लोगों का लिया था इनने, तो देवर लाइक कि अगर तुम आए तो ठीक, नहीं तो डिस्क्वालीफाई. सीधे सुबह यही बोल दिया था उनने. मतलब हो सकता है तुम इरिटेट हो जाओ या डर लग जाए, तो एकदम ये सब प्रिकॉशंस लेके रखना. एंड एक बैकअप रखना कि ठीक है ब्रॉडबैंड है, अच्छी बात है, और एक फोन में भी इंटरनेट, मैं तो कहूंगा 2 सेल्युलर नेटवर्क्स रखना, एक जियो हो गया, एक एयरटेल हो गया, जो भी है.
Okay.
Yeah, ask
Yeah, I was asking that do you know on what platform they would be taking? Actually, the application they have given, they have written Google Meet, and like after 4-5 lines they have written that please download Zoom application.
It will be Google Meet. We had it on Google Meet, and I feel Google Meet पर ही होगा क्योंकि easy है, तो Google Meet ही होगा.
But just in case
डाउनलोड कर लेना, क्या
I have downloaded
सिस्को भी कर लेना, सिस्को भी डाउनलोड.
नहीं यार, सिस्को नहीं रहेगा. It's either Google Meet or Zoom, but most probably it is going to be Google Meet.
Yeah.
So I think so if you want to know कि कैसा रहेगा system, so last year कैसा था कि ऐसे slots रहते हैं and you have panels assigned, so there will be 20 people in one group. तो फिर स्टार्टिंग में one person will come and he'll give you general instructions कि ये होगा. So like he'll be like कि मैं तुम्हें कॉल करूंगा, फिर तुम मीट ज्वाइन करना, something like that, and फिर तुम्हारा चांस आएगा. तो 2 सेशन रह गए, मॉर्निंग सेशन, आफ्टरनून
Yeah,
सेशन.
morning and evening.
So you'll have numbers. So there are 20 people. So let's say you got 10th number. So you will be the 10th person. So that would take like an hour. So वो सब estimate करके रखना. And yeah, Akansha, you can start.
So I'll start from the beginning. When you came in, fine. Good morning, good afternoon, whatever. I don't remember if you said that. Arnav and Mangesh asked your place. You told Jaipur. Subject, you just told commerce. Commerce with math. What are your other subjects? Why didn't you say that? For me, my first academic question was from English. I'm from PCMB. They didn't ask me PCMB. They asked me English. It would be very, very specific.
Okay.
Like
Okay,
not
so-
just commerce plus math.
So Dhruv, when we say commerce, it differs. So now in my board, I'm from Maharashtra board. So our second subject, I have IT. Some people have French. Some people have Hindi. Some people have Marathi. So you have to mention कि okay, my subjects are English, IT, accountancy, BSc, economics.
सबसे बेस्ट रहेगा कॉमर्स विद मैथ्स एंड व्हाटएवर यू हैव आईटी या फिफ्थ सब्जेक्ट जो भी है.
No.
English हो जाएगा ना? English.
Yeah. So
जो भी
Commerce
सब
has 3
कुछ
subjects
बोलना.
and then maths.
So mention all of them. So if they ask what
Yeah.
are your subject, mention all of them. Don't say commerce with math, without math. Just mention the name of the subject.
Okay.
Yeah, Akansha, you can continue.
Second thing I noticed was you were interrupting when they were asking questions. That is very wrong because you have different kinds of panelists. So some panelists will just stay quiet. They'll let you speak how much way. They're just observing you. Both of them are observing you. Some panelists will behave very rudely with you. They'll be very strict. You interrupt them, they'll immediately cut your marks. Some panelists might not take offense. But if I was there, I would have taken offense. I would have been like, why are you interrupting me? I know you're eager to speak. I know you're eager to give your opinions. That was me throughout my interview. But you have to let them finish. Because what if they were adding a sub-question with that question? You would have missed that sub-question, right?
Yeah.
And maybe that sub-question would have been a question that you know everything about. So you missed your chance. So once they stop speaking, start speaking.
Yeah.
That's active listening. We are taught that in every subject in IIM. Then you concentrate, which is a good thing. When they're speaking, you concentrate. You're not looking here and there. Extempore, you didn't ask for permission to use the paper. You just started writing.
Okay.
You didn't ask
And you
permission.
didn't even
You're
ask ask for permission for even speaking. Matlab, you just
Yeah,
went with the
yeah.
flow.
You didn't ask permission to start speaking. You just wrote it, and then you were like, "Yeah, so
Okay,
may I start?"
Akansha, I want to add something. So, Dhruv,
Yeah.
I'll tell you, in my interview, they had given me extempore. Like, they just started off, I said, "Good morning, sir." One of them nodded, and then that person is like, "Okay, Mangesh, we are giving you a topic. Your topic is nepotism. You have to speak for 45 seconds." That's how my interview started. They didn't even reply by saying good morning or anything. They were just writing something. And I was like, "Sir, can I take a pen and paper and jot down my point?" And as soon as I said that, both of them looked at each other. And I was wondering, why are they looking at each other? What's happening? So later, when I started thinking about it, what I think is कि they had a very good impression of me. They were like कि अच्छा हम इसको इतना ignore कर रहे हैं, but ये भी इतना मतलब polite है कि ये इसने permission मांगा कि बुक ले, ये इतना सिंपल है कि बुक लेके लिखना, इसमें परमिशन हम लेते नहीं है, पर जब हम मांगते हैं उसका अलग ही इम्प्रेशन पड़ता है. So these small things, these are very important, and don't let these small things, take away this chance of getting you into IPM, because I'm pretty sure you can get in if you like make sure of these small things like asking permissions, not interrupting. I made sure that I never interrupted. उन्होंने मुझे academic questions पूछे, मुझे 2-3 नहीं आए, but then even then now I'm here at IPM. क्यों? Because उन्होंने मुझे मेरे पर्सनल क्वेश्चंस जो थे मैथ्स के ऊपर पूछे थे, एंड मैंने सब अच्छे से आंसर किए थे. जस्ट लाइक मैंने तुम्हारे इंटर्नशिप के बारे में पूछा, यू आंसर्ड ऑल ऑफ देम करेक्टली. So if this would have happened in a real interview, they would have been really impressed by your answers for your internship wale question. So they would have, अगर academics में थोड़ा 1-2 question नहीं आते तो they would have been fine कि हाँ ठीक है कोई problem नहीं, but then he knows his stuff. वो internship में काम किया and he knows exactly वो क्या कर रहा है. ऐसा नहीं कि बस उधर जाके time pass कर रहा है या उसको पता भी नहीं कि क्या उसका internship. So all of that, these, even though you are not good at one thing, you are great at other things. So that just increases your chances of getting into. So ये जो छोटे चीजें हैं, permissions and all, please ask. It's always fine to ask rather than being confused कि अरे should I just go away or should I ask? It's better to ask, better to confirm. So पूछ लेना. Yeah, Akansha.
Next thing, if there's any topic like you got today for your extempore, where you have to take a stand, or where you have to, even if you choose to be neutral, you have to be very clear about your stand. So when you spoke well, but I wasn't really sure were you like supporting the Modi government, were you against the Modi government, were you neutral? I had no idea. Even like till the last, I was like, he kind of supports, he's not kind of fine with certain things. So you have to be very clear about what you are speaking about. And see, if you're going to jot down your points, that it becomes more essential because you have put your thoughts onto paper. So you know what you're going to say. If you were not jotting down points, I wouldn't have said anything because you just went with what was in your head. So be clear, take a clear stand. GK, everything is fine. Math, Arnav already covered it. So I asked you the sets question. So for me, my math was my strongest subject. And they grilled me on math and they started with sets definition. Now, why would you ask someone whose strongest subject is math about the sets definition? But they still did. So if you don't know math, they will probably ask you a question. They won't ask you really hard questions, especially Rohtak. Second, another thing, when
And
you were...
Akansha,
Yeah.
I'll add. So 1 and on 2 was asked from me. So
Yeah.
they did not ask me about my academics and all. I don't know if they had it or not. So you should be sure with all those basic definitions at least. I'm not telling you to solve like 100 more questions or something. Don't solve any questions. Just pick up any book, NCRT or anything. Just read the concepts. That's it. Nothing else.
No, it's fine if you just read the summaries. You will get, because the summaries have all the definitions, formulas, everything.
Summary is of course the part of the book. So just go through the theory part.
I don't know if this was happening because you thought this is a mock interview from the students. I don't know why this was happening. But when you were talking to Mangesh and Arnav, it was a very friendly conversation. It was like you were talking to your friends. There was no sir, there was no designation that you were assigning them. I don't know why this was happening. Maybe you just thought that we are just seniors. But I understand that an interview has to be a conversation, but you have to be formal in it. You can't just be like, hey, bro, what's up? Like, you didn't say that, but that was the tone of a lot of your answers. So you cannot do that. Please don't do that. You'll get kicked out.
Also, Dhruv, you said matlab a lot of times. The word matlab. I mean, I know
think
maybe you.
said 2 times or 3 times.
Yeah, but then it was evident to us because you were speaking in English and then beach mein se you were like matlab. So then, just in case this can offend, we are like, now we are just taking care of all those small things so that you are aware of those things. Just take your time, whenever they ask a question, you can take your time. It's always okay to take 15 seconds, think thoda sa, and फिर you can give your answer. उसमें कोई problem नहीं. But then if they ask a question and you just start away and those sentence बोल दे और फिर रुक गए, फिर सोचने लगे, that has a very bad impression. So वैसा मत करना. थोड़ा सोच लेना and फिर बात करना.
Just always remember, you have to give a response, not a reaction. So responses and reactions are very different. Now I'm telling this because I do this a lot. I give reactions. I will not think. Whatever comes to my head, I say it. But luckily for me, I keep saying something which makes sense. So it works in my favor. Doesn't happen with everyone. So Mangesh, I think, asked, or Arnav, I don't know who asked, but they asked a famous sitar player because you're a sitarist. And I think you told Ravi Shankar.
Yeah.
Don't you play sitar? Aren't you supposed to give proper respect to the great legends who play sitar? I was like, damn, dude, you're not supposed to say sitar. Ravi Shankar, okay, done. Pandit Ravi Shankar, something. I also know shit about music.
Yeah.
So,
and also, I think some musicians always tend to do something like this. They tend to hold their ears while taking their guru's name or something like that.
Yeah, like it's a thing of respect. Now, if I'm going to speak about an author because I write, it's a huge thing for me. Like, even if it's just Enid Blyton, I'm like, dude, Enid Blyton, that's great. So you're supposed to say it with respect because it's your art. You are doing it. You're playing that instrument. Then
you did say Shri Narendra Modi, I guess, right?
No, with anyone, just think and speak. Okay. The math question that Arnav asked about the rectangular hyperbola. So this is what happened. I'll enact the entire thing out. He asked, and he was like, can you draw the graph? Now, we are students. We do this every day, all right? So we understand what you're doing. There are also professors that understand what you're doing. You went with your notebook. You started writing. First, you didn't ask for permission. You started writing. Okay. I don't know what you did, but I knew that you didn't know the answer. I just knew from the beginning you didn't know the answer. And you started, I don't know what you were doing in the notebook. And then Arnav was like, okay, you don't know that because you were like, I don't remember, sir. And Arnav was like, okay, jo bhi draw kiya, dikha do. And immediately you were like, shit, I didn't really do anything. Wait, sir, I'll draw it properly again.
No, actually, I did. No, actually, I did. It was written, so I'll do it again on the fresh page.
Don't do that. You will immediately look like a bluff. That you were just scribbling, doodling on your paper. Thinking.
And at least prepare 2 A4 sheets for your interview. मतलब इतना कर ही सकते हो यार.
Yeah, ठीक है, जो भी है, मतलब don't like look like I'm just trying to play the interviews. And this was a lot. Bluffing was a lot in your interview, like a lot. So what was happening was commerce part, amazing. You're great with your commerce part. Anything mathematical related, anything that you didn't know, you'll act like you're thinking. Even if you don't know the answer, just tell them I don't know.
EPF mein you started bluffing like random.
Actually, I wanted to ask that employers' provident fund and employees' provident fund, are they different?
Ask any question you have. Ask.
No, that is a conceptual question, Akansha. So he's actually asking us if employers and employees are different.
Okay, if it's academic related, don't ask. If it's like non-academic related, you have a doubt, ask.
Okay, see, how would you have, approached that question? You would have been like, sir, I'm not really sure about EPF, but then I know that there are 2 types of funds, employers' provident fund and employees' provident fund. बस इतना ही बोल दो.
No, actually, there are two employees and state provident
Actually,
fund. So there are two,
asked,
SPF and EPF. Okay.
Dhruv, your voice
Yo.
is cracking, so you could switch off your cam now.
asked, employers provident or employees provident fund. He said employers provident fund, then I started defining that. Then he corrected me again, employees provident fund. So I was not sure that are they the same or are they different.
So in that case, you should like ask first. Are you talking about employees provident fund (EPF)? Like you should ensure that yes, you are going to answer the right thing instead of just beginning with your answer. Okay. This can happen in an online interview. You know, the bandwidth is always messing up either from this side or that side. So don't worry about it. Just take your time and you can ask what was your question again if you were not clear with it.
Next point. There was a question. I don't know what was that. Pfizer's Sputnik vaccine. There were 2 to 3 questions where I was feeling like we are in a fight. Was against Dhruv. It was like, yeah, abhi karte hain WWE. Nahi hoga. Managers are supposed to be very patient. And look, I'm not blaming you or I'm not like, throwing shade at you. I see myself in you a lot of times. Like, I'm very reactive. So I will get into a fight with the teacher. But you have to understand where and when you can get into a fight. If you're close to the teacher, yes, you can. Sir, aise nahi hota hai. You can say that. But if it's an interview, you have to be very polite. You can't get into a fight with the people. You're like, no, sir, I read it. I read today's morning news. You can't say that. You have to be like, sir, I'm very sure about what I'm saying. Okay, fine.
Oh wow. Okay, Dhruv, what did you hear last?
Yeah.
That there are bandwidth problems on both the ends.
Okay. I did.
Okay. So we talked a lot. Okay.
Okay, so what I was saying was there were a lot of points, not a lot, 3 to 4 points in the interview where it was like interviewers versus Dhruv. It's the WWE fight going on. It was like that. And that doesn't really sit in your favor because managers are supposed to be very patient. I think for me, Arnav and Mangesh are some of the best people who will become managers because they are both very patient, especially Arnav. So he'll be like very calm and he'll be like, I know what you're saying, it's wrong, but this is my point of view. He also argues, but it's a very different way of arguing. Now, if I argue, I get into fights with people. That is why I'm saying don't do that.
Okay.
You can get into a fight with your favorite professor, that's a different thing. You get into a fight with an interviewer, you won't even get into the college. There's no point. And you're a manager. Every time you're asked a question, just remember if this was a finance business interview, how would I be responding? It's not a college interview. Just always think about it. Don't fight. If you don't agree with something, just be like, no, sir, I'm very sure. Keep your voice low. Don't get flustered. Keep your hands down. Because if you raise your hands, it's a fight thing. That's body language. What else? I think that was the main thing. So I was just observing how you were behaving, how you were talking. Be very sure about what your weaknesses are. What you told in your weaknesses was very confusing. I first of all didn't understand what you said. I was like,
no,
what?
I understood. So he's trying to say that his social life is not that great. He can't give time to his social life because he's so much engrossed in his work. And from an employer's or from a interviewer's perspective, that's actually good because you're doing our work very well. You're giving all your.
Look, I can tell one of my weaknesses is, sir, I speak a lot. Now that's also my strength. And they will ask me, how is that a weakness? So I have to have logical reasons. I can be like, so a lot of times I'm not actively listening. So when I start speaking a lot, that's my weakness. So you have to give them logical reasons. You can't just tell a weakness and not have a logical reason to back it up. Your reason, look, we are not telling you that you shouldn't tell that as your weakness, but have some points to back it up. And I like that point that happened when Arnav started questioning that I don't know anything about finance. I don't know anything that you were saying about your career plans. But when Arnav was saying that after MBA, what's the use of doing whatever you were planning to do? I like that you stuck to your point that no, I just want to have a knowledge about it, because no one can question your dreams, but you have to be polite about it. That's it.
भाई मैं CFA की
That's
बात
it.
कर रहा था ये just don't mention that you'll do something like CFA after your MBA.
Okay.
MBA is something much higher than CFA. Of course, CFA has a certain standard, but MBA एक अलग चीज हो गई और CFA अलग चीज हो गई.
No, Arnav.
CFA
So basically CFA level 1 जो है ना, वो MBA फर्स्ट ईयर सेकंड ईयर में वो करते हैं.
वो करते हैं वो अपनी प्रोफाइल बिल्ड करने के लिए.
हाँ,
लेकिन
हाँ.
इसने कहा कि MBA के बाद वो करना चाह रहा है ना. MBA के बाद
No.
it's not
See,
the
that
case.
is exactly what I'm saying. I don't know shit about what you're talking. It can be, you can even say something like, I would try to learn the guitar and get a, whatever, like if there's something professional in guitarist thing, I will do that after my MBA. You can say that, but you have to say it in a proper way. See, no one, not even like the best interviewer can question your dreams. What you want to do, you do.
Correct.
Right. If you want, like someone told me they want to build an MTB racetrack. And I was like, do you really want to? And then he just changed the answer. I was like, you're not supposed to do that. It's your dream. But be confident about it.
Yeah.
Don't start getting flustered. Keep, am I saying the wrong answer?
The simple answer to this would be, yes, sir, I will do CFA or something during my IPM program. You can do it,
I
of
think
course.
it has, my interest.
Yeah, third year may you can appear for level 1, then in MBA you can give for the level 2. That's how you can.
No,
make
Dhruv,
things work.
I'm telling you in general also what MBA graduates do who want to, get finance roles. They do CFA level 1 along with their fourth year of IPM or first year of MBA. And then once they get a job, they do CFA level 2 along with their job. So that's how the general thing works. So just in case if the interviewer asks you, you can tell this case, this is what general people do, and I think this would make sense for me too. Now, why just level 1 with MBA? Because MBA का जो finance का जो curriculum है, that is very similar to level 1. तो level 1 पूरा वो ये करते हैं. It is of the same level. इसलिए level 1 easily pass हो जाता है. That's why people do level 1. So that's the thinking behind doing level 1 with your MBA. Just in case somebody asks you, then you can give this reasoning.
Yeah.
I was going to say something, I forgot. Just give me a minute.
Also, one more thing, when you're giving facts, like you told about GST, you told about Swachh Bharat, and you told about COVID. So थोड़ा numbers, figures, data ऐसा कुछ देना, क्योंकि when you back your claims with data, वो बहुत उसका effect पड़ता है. तो फिर अगर तू बोलता कि okay, GST is not good, तो you could have given me the GST collection has dropped. तो फिर हम मानते कि हाँ, ये जो बोल रहा है इसके बात में मतलब है कि ऐसे कुछ भी.
And Dhruv, Swachh Bharat was actually started by Manmohan Singh back in 2009 or something, 8 or something. तो हाँ, वो promote मोदी ने किया, but yeah, so you don't mention like he started or something. मतलब मैं बस बता रहा हूँ.
Yeah.
I forgot my point. It's fine.
Okay, I don't think I have anything else to say.
Even me, बस इतना ही कि if you're giving any claims, so use data to back your claim. क्योंकि when you have data to back your claim, no one can counter question you. क्योंकि
जीके देख लेना थोड़ा.
हाँ.
Pegasus क्या हो गया और cabinet chief and the ministers in your locality कुछ उनमें हो रहा है नहीं हो रहा है. बस ये सब देख लेना.
Cabinet ministry, Dhruv, is very important. वो हर बार पूछते हैं. Home Minister Piyush Goyal is, I think, right now Textile Minister, which you got right, and Railway Minister you got Ashwini Vaishnav, correct, which was really nice.
IT Minister.
Yeah, IT Minister. So no, he's a Railway Minister.
He's both IT and
both.
Yeah, he's both. Yeah. So all of that, ये बहुत basic है, ये आना चाहिए. अगर आता है तो they'll be like कि हाँ इसको आता है, अच्छा बंदा है, तो वो बस एक बार देख लेना.
Yeah.
And also when Arnav was like, shall I ask math? He was so enthusiastic. Yes, sure. Be like, I'm moderate with math, but I'll give it a try. I was like, ये लड़का तो करेगा math मतलब पूरा. And then I was like, shit.
It is actually my strong subject when it comes to like a paper or something in mathematics.
And तुमने फिर बोला था ना कि मैं मतलब तुम कंफ्यूज हो गए तो बोलने लगे कि it wasn't in my 12th, I just read the formulas. 12th में है ही नहीं भाई, कोने के 11th में है.
No, I said 11th and 12th I said actually.
No, you just mentioned 12th, तो मैंने
Maybe.
You said 12th
memorize
because I remember thinking, okay, fine, COVID था, like 12th का तो इनका गया.
Yeah.
And yeah, so what I was saying was, if they see your personals, you have a lot of personal stuff you can bring in. You know, like I did this, I did the internship. Keep trying to bring that into the interview. So that was in the beginning part. Now interviews are not going to be like these people. These people remembered that, you know, you played sitar and stuff. They'll just interviews, what they do is they take that part, they'll finish it there itself. They won't bring it back again later. That's a very like low probability that they'll bring it back again. They'll just forget. You have to keep reminding them that I've done this to ask me about this. So because you have a lot of personal stuff, you have commerce stuff, try to make them avoid math.
So,
If they
Dhruv,
ask-
what we are trying to say is that now your internship and your father's occupation are your strong points. Why? Because you know everything about them. Like most of it, you know. So your aim should be that the interviewer should ask you questions on these, and you should be able to answer them, which you would obviously. But your aim should be that when they ask with your introduction, make sure you mention these two strong points. You mentioned a lot of points, right? But then these two were, I think, in the end, and these were the highlights. So that's why we started questioning you on these. So make sure, I think you can remove the SRCC one. You won something because I couldn't get which competition. I just wrote SRCC second. I don't even know the name of the competition. I didn't get it, but I could get Sitar, I could get Jaipur, I could get your internship Lakshmi India something.
No,
So
I
these
think
are-
he should mention.
No, mention it, but make your main points. Like stress on the main two points. That's it. Mention whatever you want to mention.
Yeah, okay. That is
Yeah, so make your interview personal.
when
That's
you
yours.
when you have something like national level, उस पे you can like elaborate for 20 seconds. But जब नहीं होता है normal achievements है तो छोटा बताया and 5 seconds. That's it.
Actually, it was a national Olympiad and it was conducted by a good institute. So I thought.
So it should be evident. मतलब you should say national level.
Yeah, mention it.
Okay.
If you want, Dhruv, you can send us your introduction again, and maybe we could just go through it once later.
Yeah, sure.
When is our interview, by the way?
First, I think everybody is having the interview on first. I don't know.
No, it's from 31st to 5th, as far as Rohtak is concerned.
Okay.
And
Like,
interview को mug up कर लेना, ठीक है? अच्छे से.
Yeah.
मतलब sorry, introduction.
And know why you should be selected over your peers. They can ask anything. Okay, like why are you different? You said leadership skills, communication skills, etc., etc. Most of people who come in IIM, like if there are like 200 people selected, 150, 160 people will be good at communication.
Yeah.
Why are you different? For me, it's like I'm the best at communication. I know that. When I start speaking, no one can beat me on that. You have to be very confident about what you're saying, about your skills.
हमने पूछ लिया.
Yeah.
We are just giving you different directions on which now how are you gonna prepare now in the next 2-3 days?
I think I would do my academics first,
Okay,
like maths and eco.
perfect. Also, Dhruv, how much did you get in your 10th?
95.4.
Mention that.
Great. Yeah, mention that.
Okay.
They would probably know, but then just mention that because
Like the result for 12th is coming out on 31st as expected.
wow. Okay.
How much are you expecting?
Like I think it should be a 93.
Then perfect. Then do mention both of them because I'll tell you, Dhruv, IIM Rohtak IPM admissions committee is very, very focused on 10th and 12th boards. We know that fact, not others. Others don't know. We know. All of us in the current batch, all of us like in general category, everyone's above 90. Everyone in 10th and 12th both.
Okay.
And
मैंने mention नहीं किया था वैसे.
मैंने भी mention नहीं किया था.
मैंने mention
See, I
किया.
didn't mention because they had my thing before them and they revealed it kinda by mistake. But I'm telling you, even like the class representatives and stuff, I think they were pretty sure like chosen on their board marks. Pretty sure they didn't see anything else, just chosen their board marks. So your board marks are very important for IIM Rohtak.
Also,
Just mention it.
40% weightage तो तुम्हारे 10th and 12th scores पर ही है, and तुम्हारे काफी अच्छे हैं. 95, 93 is not a joke. It is really very nice. So give your best in your interview also, and do mention them. I'm pretty sure it will have a positive effect, impression on the interview.
See,
I think हो जाना चाहिए. कितने attempts थे उसमें IP मैट में?
100.
सब attempt किए.
और accuracy लगभग?
नहीं, 120 attempt वो questions थे, मैंने 100 attempt किए.
And accuracy?
I think it should be above 85. 85 या 80.
तो हो जाएगा.
Yeah,
So
see,
you mean
that is what I'm saying. Everything
300.
except the math part in your academics and what you were answering, everything except that was cool. Just stay very calm, be very polite. Be like you're meeting someone really like at a very high position. Just how you talk to them like that.
Like
Everything else is fine.
you're having a date with some princess.
Yeah, exactly. That's how you're supposed to talk to them.
Yeah.
Keep smiling. Your body language, everything was fine. We don't need to tell you.
Dhruv, your body language, your confidence, everything was like on point. तो वो तो मत lose करना. And let's say कोई question का answer नहीं आना तो डरना मत. Same confidence रखना.
Don't get flustered.
Yeah, don't get flustered.
And accept करना कि I'm sorry sir, I'm not aware of it. Yeah, I don't recall it.
And there might be an interviewer, if your luck is bad, there might be an interviewer who'll keep poking you. If you're saying something, he'll keep poking you, he'll keep making you like, you'll get really annoyed. Don't do that because that is your weakness here, as far as I've observed. So you just stay calm, take some deep breaths and be like, yeah, it's fine. They're just testing
Also,
me, they're not bad people.
Yeah, Dhruv, just in case, they poke you and let's say you're not able to answer any of their questions, that does not mean ki, you're not going to get into IPM. They're just testing ki, how do you, keep your cool in that situation. So like when you're bombarded with questions, a normal person would tend to, lose confidence and be like, nahi yaar, nahi aata hai, sir, nahi aata, sorry. But you have to maintain your cool and maintain your calm. That's what they're looking for. And उनको पहले से पता है कि तुम्हें बोर्ड्स में 95 है 93 है तो उनको पता है कि हाँ ये इसको एक हमने काम दिया था उसको वो करने को आता है तो अभी वो ज्यादा देखेंगे अच्छा अभी इसको बोर्ड्स वगैरह में आता है तो इसका सॉफ्ट स्किल्स कैसे वो हम अभी टेस्ट करें ऐसा.
So let me say something. Even if you answer it correctly, sometimes they'll be like, I'm not sure that your concepts are very clear or something like that. That happened to me. And मतलब ऐसा उन्होंने पहली बार बोला ठीक है, he was very calm. But जब वो दूसरी बार बोले वो खुद ही हंस दिए थे. So I came to know नहीं, I'm answering it correctly. So इस बात से tense मत होना कि अगर वो कहे कि I think it's not correct, yeah, something like that. And they can actually ask you again like, are you sure? Agar sure ho, to then answer yes, sir, I'm sure.
Yeah, like I was asking certain questions like, are you sure about it and stuff. That was just plain bluffing from my side. So don't get like, don't get flustered because that time you were immediately, I know this, I read this. ठीक है, पता है तुम्हें आता है, chill.
And ये छोटी बातें इसीलिए बता रहे हैं कि लग रहा है हो जाएगा तुम्हारा, इसलिए बता रहे हैं.
नहीं सच्ची लग रहा है. हम ऐसे we are not like कि हम तुझे है ना अच्छा लगे इसलिए हम बता रहे कि हाँ तेरा हो जाएगा. नहीं, genuinely लग रहा है कि you'll get it.
And keep your documents ready because they might ask for it, they might not ask for it. Keep all your documents in hard copy. Yeah. Because you might have to show it to the camera. Yeah. Dress in formals, that's it. Hope. Yeah. Probably you'll get in 98-99% chance.
Even IIM Indore ask for photo identity, तो आधार कार्ड भी रख लेना.
हाँ, सब कुछ रख लेना अपने.
The identity that you gave for the IP man. And मतलब जो उसमें तुमने दिया था identity, जो भी दिया था आधार दिया होगा ना. हाँ, तो just keep it with you.
Yeah, sure.
And no need of CV or resume if anybody is saying. They wouldn't ask anything like that. They are just rumors कि हाँ CV बना लो, resume बना लो. But then कोई पूछता नहीं है 12th standard के बच्चे हैं क्या ही CV में लिखेंगे. तो कुछ
No, also it's an interview. That's the whole point of you coming there. They're gonna ask you what you've done.
So don't waste time on making CV resume. उससे better अपना ACADS कर लो. Time रहेगा तो GK करो.
Okay.
ठीक.
Everything else is fine. Just do your academics for the next 3 days.
Yeah.
Okay,
Cool
then
then.
Thank you.
you can leave.
You're welcome.
Okay, all the
Bye.
best.